Episode 3. So here we are on the day 3 of the ceiling speaker installation. So now this is the last bit that we're installing the boxes for these. Both the Willkins little surround speakers that we're gonna be. That's the power number. There we go. German quality, just like my Musway speakers that I supply for my cars. German quality stuff. So basically what it is at the moment, these are the brackets. Well, extra boxes, and one of the boxes, well, both boxes are exactly the same way. So one needs to be swapped over so that, right, which one? Yeah, so this one is for this side because the flat side is gonna be, no, this is this side. Fucking which side is this? Ah, yeah, so this is this side here. So the flat speaker extension bit, whatever the hell it is, them little boxes, they're facing towards the middle because I'm literally installing this just before that stupid beam that I had to cut at the end. So I don't want to cut it on here in the middle because first of all, I'm not gonna fit my fat ass in this little hole to get it that high up in there to do it. And I don't want to be climbing through in there just in case I do put my fat ass through this roof, and then it's gonna be even worse. So I'm gonna flip that bracket that side, and then we'll be installing basically this bracket up in there and that bracket further down there somewhere. So hopefully on a day, by the end of the day today, all the holes are made, everything's closed up. I'm going to be running cables today as well, I think so. Yeah, because tomorrow Stisha's sitting in the house. I'm going to be on my own painting all this stuff. We get all the cables in. Well, yeah, cables need to come in because we are putting a channel down there. Same as what we did there. For all the HDMIs, the cables, the lot and whatnot. So yeah, but for now, enjoy the time lapse and let's get it on.
Humans, what have you learned? I was programmed to beat you.
Well, hey peeps, and this is how you make 2 more holes in perfectly flat ceiling. But basically, this is basically kind of, you can see what the setup is going to be looking like. So 2 in there, and then all them in there. Pretty cool. It'll be sounding absolutely sexy. So yeah, that's all that. So now basically the next step is to run all the cables. Well, actually, I think the next step is I don't even know what the fuck I need to do. Need to fill all this or run cables.
I would run the cables first before you start.
Run the cables. Run the cables into one and went to where? To this hole basically. Run all the cables to this hole.
Aye.
Somewhere or within the reach. Aye, to there. And then basically cables are going boom, boom, all in squares. And then we can close everything up. Well, that's the only thing that needs to be closed up. The rest is just basically filling holes. So yeah, that's the procedure. So we'll run some cables. Need to get some cables from there, from the back, from the speakers. We're using thicker ones for the back, thinner ones for the front, thinner ones for the middle, which is this cable there. This is what we use in QED. Classic. That's what we'll be using. We'll be using this for these speakers, and that one is somewhere hidden up in there. Well, in general, my fat fingers are attacking the phone again. So what I'm saying is I'll go get a tap, have a quick break, because I'm choking on this plaster dust. Absolutely hate it. And then I'll crack on with another time lapse with the cable installing, basically closing things up and whatnot.
Is it only me? Do you feel I'm sinking? Trying desperately. Something changed here. You don't see it, but I can feel it everywhere. It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel it in the air. Do you know I'm fading from you? I can't say it, I hate the truth. Pour It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking.
Well then peeps, so we've got all the cables pretty much in apart from one HDMI, but I'll squeeze that in later on by attaching to one of these cables and just pulling in and out. That's not an issue. So yeah, that's, you've got one internet cable. Well, it's a LAN cable, HDMI cable, not HDMI power. Tuck that down. That's speaker, and there's a big massive bunch all up in there. All up in here, there's a bunch of cables everywhere now for all the bits and bobs, because this is the closest really hole to that place. So once we get the hole made, well, all of this filled back up, we'll make a hole, and then with a hard cable we'll feed it up in there, and then basically that's it. So now this is getting all filled up with thick bit of plaster, and then once it dries up a bit, hardens up, then we can do the final skim over the top. There's not much to do on these ones, it's really that and those four and the channel. And there you go, we're nearly done with this part, the dirty part. The only one's going to be left is the painting, which is going to be in a part 4 more than likely, because I'm going to be on my own. I'll be shifting all this stuff, and actually customer's going to be in the house, he'll give us a hand. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse. Let's put this thing back on. And that's the first fill sorted. We've got another channel down there as well, so closed up, I think. I don't know, I'm recording this but I couldn't see the thingy. If there will be a time lapse, then yours have seen it before, with me filling it in and putting it all in. But now enjoy the time lapse of me kind of trying to finishing this whole thing off. Fingers crossed. Let's do it.
Underwater, there's no room to breathe in. Getting colder. I'm a fighter, but I've lost the will to. I'm so much smaller. It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel it in the air. Do you know I am fading from you? I can't say it, I hate the truth, boy.
Ta-da! Right then, so this is day 3 now. I'm just going to be ending then day 4 and then the part 3. It just somehow it works out for me that I'm doing it this way. So basically, this is all in. As I can see, that is still kind of wetish, but I think it should be alright to paint over. It will just I need to give a bit of sand because there's a few, I don't know, this finished coat plaster just didn't work for me for some reason, but it's stupid home maintenance. I should have went for just a thistle finish, like the normal plaster. The pinks, no, the brown stuff, not the brown stuff, but like orangey brown stuff. But I went for the finished stuff. Oh, I'm gonna just do that. But things don't work how you want, but I'm gonna give it a slight sand with a block, and that should sort it all out pretty much. So basically, this is it for the episode 3. I'm gonna welcome and ask you, I'm gonna love you and leave you. And basically, I was using a part 4. Hopefully, it will be the last part. But obviously, never know. Never know what it's gonna be. So, but for the time being, thanks all for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in episode 4. Hopefully, the last episode. Bye bye.